as 500 rupees per session, and we also decided that the first session should be free. आपका पहला सेशन हमारे साथ हमेशा फ्री रहेगा, क्योंकि जब आप पहला सेशन लेते हैं तो आपका कुछ नहीं जाएगा उसमें, आपको सिर्फ वो पहला कदम लेना है, जिसकी हम आपके लिए वो पहला कदम मतलब आसान कर रहे हैं। तो आपको बस अपना सेशन बुक करना है, जोन में लॉग इन करना है और अपना थेरेपिस्ट से बात करनी है, एंड आपको उसमें कोई लॉस नहीं होगा। उसके बाद इफ यू ट्राई and you think that yes, therapy is for me, or maybe yes, I like this therapist, then you can continue with us. So that is one of the ways in which this entire brand was created.
सुख, सुख की अनुभूति है सुख को अनुभूत करने वाला, इसीलिए सुख की अनुभूति कराने का नाम है नेहा गुप्ता. Hello and welcome to Rashi Foundation. Neha Gupta is the founder and CEO of SUKH. Neha in the past struggled with borderline personality disorder and could not find affordable therapy. So she gave birth to SUKH. SUKH is affordable therapy sessions. आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है नेहा.
Thank you Rashi ji for having me on the show.
Okay, to start with Neha, आप हमें नेहा गुप्ता के बारे में बताइए and your beautiful brand SUKH, जिसके नाम बोलते ही सुख महसूस होता है. Let's hear that.
Rashi ji, SUKH was made from the idea that affordable therapy is a necessity, not a luxury. मैंने बहुत लोगों को सुना है जो मेरे को बताते हैं throughout my life. मैंने सुना है स्कूल, कॉलेज, आगे वर्क प्लेसेस में कि यार थेरेपी too much self indulgence है. थेरेपी मतलब I prefer to solve my problems on my own, लोग कहते हैं. I don't want someone to talk to me. मतलब मैं किसी को पैसे क्यों दूं बात करने के लिए. Usually मैंने ये सुना है अपनी लाइफ में, इसीलिए मतलब ये चीजें तो हम आम जिंदगी में बहुत लोगों ने बोली होंगी, आपको भी शायद बोली होंगी, आपने शायद खुद ही सोचा होगा कभी कि मैं किसी को 2000-3000 रुपए क्यों दूं 1 घंटे के लिए कि वो मेरी प्रॉब्लम में सॉल्व करे. पर एक्चुअली में राशि जी, जब मैंने थेरेपी ली, when I started taking therapy myself, when I was going through a problem and I didn't know what I was going through, the right kind of professionals took care of me, and they, it's like my mind was entangled and they slowly, cleared up that web of things going on. So first I was diagnosed from a psychiatrist and I have borderline personality disorder, and that in itself changed my entire viewpoint of what my childhood has been and till now, and my actions and what the thought processes that go behind it. So then I started taking therapy from a therapist, and I mean, I am a student, so the fees was a little too high for me. It was around 2000 per session, and I continued with that for years, for 2 years almost. But at the end of the day, after having spent all that money, I thought, why is it that when my paycheck at that time was 10,000 per month, and 2,000 rupees from that go towards my mental health. I was witnessing mental health as a luxury, that this is a luxury item, and ये आम जिंदगी में मैं किसी से बात नहीं कर सकती जो प्रोफेशनल हो, मेरे को I have to set aside some money for it. So I didn't want to be in that position ever again. And I tried to reach out to people who were giving affordable therapy. And mostly it was just college graduates, fresh college graduates who were themselves out of work and who said, I can listen to you. I can even do it for free. And that's when I realized that the power in this industry actually lies with the fresh graduates, because they've just come out of the industry, learned everything, even had some experiences in hospitals working with people who need mental health care. And I thought that why shouldn't we all get together? I am a graduate myself, and then us fellow graduates together, let's get together and build a product, a service that can help hopefully millions of people in India. And so I gathered a team of counseling psychologists. We've got 4 counseling psychologists on board, and we decided, me along with my co-founder Anubhav Balara, we decided what should the price per session be. And we kept it as 500 rupees per session. And we also decided that the first session should be free. आपका पहला सेशन हमारे साथ हमेशा फ्री रहेगा, क्योंकि जब आप पहला सेशन लेते हैं तो आपका कुछ नहीं जाएगा उसमें, आपको सिर्फ वो पहला कदम लेना है जिसकी हम आपके लिए वो पहला कदम मतलब आसान कर रहे हैं। तो आपको बस अपना सेशन बुक करना है, जोन में लॉग इन करना है और अपना थेरेपिस्ट से बात करनी है, एंड आपका उसमें कोई लॉस नहीं होगा। उसके बाद इफ यू ट्राई and you think that yes, therapy is for me, or maybe yes, I like this therapist, then you can continue with us. So that is one of the ways in which this entire brand was created.
This is absolutely wonderful. Something sprouting out of a problem which you have faced, and it sprouted really well. Okay, Neha, tell me something. Why do you feel we all are looking for Sukh? You know, some will acknowledge it, and especially the students. You know, I've heard my own family children saying that they need to see a therapist, and immediate reaction is, why? Why do you need a therapist when you have a family? So why do you think is the need for a particular product like, you know, a particular product service like SUKH? Over to you.
So I think the need for सुख की हमारे को कमी इसलिए महसूस होती है हमारी आम जिंदगी में, क्योंकि I think especially after the pandemic, we have all we've struggled with something so big as a generation, as a population, globally. And this was the time where mostly everything went online. So I think this huge blow to our mental health, most of the people that come to us do talk to us about how the pandemic changed them. But apart from that, I think from what I've witnessed after talking to clients myself firsthand, they talk about how उनको मन करता है किसी से बात करने का, उनको मन करता है एक प्रोफेशनल से हेल्प लेने का। कभी कभी वो सोचते हैं कि यार मेरे को दुख तो हो रहा है, पर क्या पता ये बस नॉर्मल सैडनेस और डिप्रेशन ना हो। वो कंफ्यूजन भी बहुत होते हैं कि क्या ये बस एक नॉर्मल रिएक्शन है या इज देयर समथिंग डीपर बिहाइंड द स्क्रीन। सो उसके लिए कभी कभी प्रोफेशनल से बात करना, इवन इफ यू जस्ट टॉकिंग टू देम फॉर योर ओन नॉलेज कि डिप्रेशन एक्चुअली होता क्या है, एंजाइटी होती क्या है, एंड देन बाद में पता चले कि यार मेरे को तो इतने सालों से डिप्रेशन एंजाइटी था, मेरे को एंड आई थॉट कि इट्स नॉर्मल फॉर मी। जैसे ही देयर मस्ट बी सो मेनी थिंग्स दैट यू माइट थिंक आर नॉर्मल फॉर यू बिकॉज वी लर्न टू ग्रो अप विद देम एंड लिव विद देम। एंड बाकी आगे जाके व्हेन वी टॉक टू प्रोफेशनल एंड दे टेल अस दैट this is not the normal biochemical mechanism of your brain. Your brain is working in a different way, and that is also the beauty of it. I mean, सुख मैंने बहुत लोगों को देखा है कि हम ये नाम भी हमने इसीलिए चूज करा क्योंकि हम सारे लोग इतने ज्यादा जिसे कहते हैं न्यूरो डाइवर्जेंट है। हम सब लोग के दिमाग इतने अलग अलग तरीकों से बन रखे हैं, और हम आप किसी से बात करते हो उनका नजरिया बहुत ही अलग होता है। किसी प्रॉब्लम अगर हम किसी प्रॉब्लम को ले, इतने सारे नजरिए हैं बाहर। तो इसीलिए मैंने ये नाम भी चूज करा सुख, क्योंकि एट द एंड ऑफ द डे मतलब मेरे को बहुत लोगों ने बोला बहुत ही कामिंग नाम है और बहुत ही अच्छा नाम है। तो मैं बस यही दिखाना चाहती हूँ सबको, अपार्ट फ्रॉम गिविंग अफोर्डेबल थेरेपी, की हम सबको सेलिब्रेट करना चाहिए हमारी जो डिफरेंसेस हैं, whether they are mentally, physically. It's not something to shy away from, and we can talk about it, we can all get better together. That's my goal.
Absolutely beautiful. At so much of knowledge and insight at that young age, because you've probably gone through something and you can relate, and the name itself is so relatable to our normal life कि सभी लोग सुख के पीछे भाग रहे हैं. This is wonderful, Neha. Neha, what are the different kind of services apart from therapy SUKH is offering?
So the services that we offer at SUKH are, apart from affordable therapy, we offer art-based therapy. We also offer couples counseling. We offer group therapy sessions, couples counseling. We also are coming up with corporate and self-development courses. So the recent one which is about to come out is on building confidence in the workplace. There are people who are afraid to speak up in the workplace, talk to their bosses even, or go to their boss with some feedback or receive feedback. So ये सारी problems हमने through cognitive behavioral therapy and positive psychology, हमने उन दोनों concepts को मिलाकर हम courses लेके आएंगे which will hopefully help people, again very affordable. And apart from this, we also have booklets which are workbooks. You can do the exercises yourself, and जो problem उसमें tackle हो रही है, it will help you with that. The recent one that we came out with was the anxiety assistance workbook. It is for 630 rupees, free shipping. तो हम आपको भेज देंगे वो. And the idea for it started in a giveaway when people said कि हमें इसकी need है, हमें एक workbook की need है. So then we made it, and again it combines cognitive behavioral therapy, positive psychology, and art-based therapy. इन तीनों कॉन्सेप्ट्स को मिला के उस वर्कबुक के अंदर आप चीजें लिख सकते हैं, चीजें ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं. एंड थेरेपिस्ट ने ही खुद बनाया, साइकोलॉजिस्ट ने ही खुद बनाया वो. तो डिजाइन बाय साइकोलॉजिस्ट themselves, you can hopefully get your anxiety to a place where it can be manageable through these services.
बिल्कुल शॉर्ट में और बहुत ही सिंपल तरीके से इस नेहा गुप्ता नाम की लड़की ने at that young age, I'm so surprised that so much of clarity, because she's gone through therapies and she's ready to give away such therapies to people who are actually jumbled up in their own thoughts. This is absolutely wonderful. Neha, so what exactly is the success mantra? Let's hear. Why do you feel that this is a success, and why am I feeling that this is a success?
So, before I talk about my success mantra, I would also like to give a little brief about myself. And I actually did not. I think it also ties back to the success mantra. My life has been very unconventional from the get go. My parents put me in a very different school. I did not study CBSE. I studied the International Baccalaureate Board, which is from Geneva. It is, so I never had studied an Indian board in my life, and I mean graduated with an International Baccalaureate diploma in hand. So that also led me to go to places like Harvard and Yale, MIT, where I competed. I won lots of medals, etc. And always was that overachieving kid. So when I came back to India, a lot of people used to ask me that why don't you just settle in abroad? And your entire class is there, all your friends are there. Why don't you just stay there? But I realized that there are so many problems that need to be solved over here. There are so many people that need help over here. वहाँ पे they have innovation and technology going for them. But over here, I want to bring the principles that I learned from there to my practices here in India and to solve as many problems as I can, help as many people as I can. So after the international baccalaureate, I decided to hold off on getting a degree, and I worked for 2 years. I worked at many companies, first from small startups, edtech startups, to even doing a brief for Hindustan Times through a marketing agency. And the thing that shocked me the most was even that Hindustan Times job that I got for marketing their product. I thought I only have that international baccalaureate diploma, nothing else. But it was given to me based on my skills, and basically when they sat and chatted with me, they realized that I have the skills to do this. I've actually been a digital marketing specialist most of my life. But then I thought that instead of marketing a product which is not necessarily going to better people's life, I need to create and market a product which will help them. So then that's when I spent 1 year building the website of SUKH and then designing the business strategy, which ultimately led me to my business mantra and living an unconventional life. I really love that quote from Robert Frost: two roads diverged in the wood, and I took the one less traveled by. Because that embodies what my life has been. I've always taken the road less traveled by.
Very practical, and this is beautiful. Neha, are you also involved in CSR activities, social initiatives? Because see, you have a very warm heart. This is what we can understand. And somebody who's warm at heart can only get into understanding the second person. So let's hear about your social initiatives.
So we haven't yet. We want to get into CSR, but it's been quite a challenging mission, because whenever I try to contact people saying that we want to do something for your CSR, whether it's I've seen a lot of companies whose employees need mental health help, but they're not able to reach out. So maybe something in that field, or maybe working with people in a de-addiction center. We really want to do these things. So I've been trying to reach out for these opportunities. It is taking us some time. What we are planning currently is a sort of a camp in a few rural parts of Noida, where we will hopefully go and spread awareness about mental health care. And we're also planning on hoping to work with people who are addicts. And our recent pro bono mission that we did was for Mental Health Week. Mental Health Week had just passed by in October. All four therapists chose one client who was struggling financially and decided to sponsor them. So in itself sponsored them. So we sponsored four pro bono clients and gave therapy to them for a month.
Okay. So this is absolutely wonderful, and so much of giving away to the society and its welfare. This is beautiful, Neha. Neha, one message to the world out there and one special message from your brand. Let's hear.
My message to the world out there would be, just come to SUKH. We will take care of you, we will help you, and hopefully we will make things better for you. There is always a solution. You might be out there, Googling the way I did, therapist near me, therapy online, all those things. I hope you find us, because once you come here, everything will be fine. We will take care of you. That is my message to the world.
So this lady is giving away SUKH at just nominal cost, and I think no cost at all, because so much of time and so much of positive energy she is actually giving away, and this is beautiful. Are you looking for affordable therapy sessions? Then call Neha Gupta. She is a founder of SUKH. They are doing some amazing work. And अगर थोड़ी सी भी बात करने का दिल हो तो आप इन्हें जरूर कॉल करिए. इनके सारे डिटेल्स, सारे नंबर्स पोस्टर पे और वीडियो पे अवेलेबल है. नेहा, आपका बहुत बहुत थैंक्स है कि आप आए.
Thank you, Rashi ji. Thank you so much.